Welcome back for another look at the charts. Today we'll have a look at the charts keeping EUR/USD and cable in place, yet also replacing pair charts with USD CAD and USD NOK. Hence today's pairs are EUR/USD, cable, USD CAD and USD NOK, and with no time to waste we move to EUR/USDs for our chart. The pair may come under strong volatility on Friday, the 10th of July, when the EU economics and finance ministers will have a video conference. One of the matters that we consider as important is the EU's €750 billion fiscal stimulus plan, and any headlines on the matter could move the currency pair, especially a possible final decision. The pair has seen some upward momentum since yesterday and has managed to surpass the S1 1.1340 support level that has not been breached since the 11th of June 2020. However, if the currency pair is ready to head back lower and move below our S1, the next level could be the S2 1.1265 that was last tested on the 7th of July, but was not breached to the downside. Even lower, the S3 1.1190 hurdle that was last briefly tested on the 1st of July 2020. Yet if the currency pair is to continue to move higher, then the R1 1.1390 could be initially tested, and if breached, the road could be set for the R2 1.1450 line to come into play. We have also set the R3 around level 1.15 as a target if the upward momentum is extended. For July, EUR/USD has performed a decisive and steady upward momentum so far, with some setbacks included. Moving now to cables for our chart, GBP/USD has benefited greatly to the upside after the latest new measures announced by UK Chancellor Sunak yesterday that aim to support the British economy. Pound traders should keep in mind the employment data from the UK to be released next week, as they could move the currency across the board. Cable is currently trading between the R1 1.2670 resistance line and the S1 1.26 support level. If the buying momentum continues, we could see the currency pair testing the R1 1.2670 level that was last seen in mid-June. Even higher, we have also noted the R2 1.27 and the R3 1.2740 resistance levels as possible stops if the buying momentum persists. In the opposite scenario, a selling trend could send the currency pair back to the S1 1.26 line, with levels noted even lower than that being the S2 1.2570 level and the S3 1.2530 hurdle last seen in the past days. The RSI indicator below our chart is currently running on the 70 level, confirming that the buying momentum is still present for the time being. Cable had moved in a sideways motion in July until the 7th of the month, when it rose, breaching our 1.2530 line and then continued higher, performing consecutive buying sessions. Moving now to USD CADs for our chart. On Friday, the 10th of July, we get Canada's employment data for June, and traders are advised to be cautious as the event could move the CAD substantially across the board. The pair could also be driven by the USD's momentum that has been rather bearish for the past days. USD CAD has seen some selling since yesterday as the currency pair briefly tested the S1 1.3490 line but returned higher. However, if the selling persists below the S1, we would expect the currency pair to move towards the S2 1.3450 level and even lower the S3 1.3410 hurdle. However, if the pair is to make a turn upwards, it could initially test the R1 1.3525 level. If a breach of that level is provided, then the road is set for the R2 1.3570 line to become a target, while even higher we have also noted the R3 1.3620 line that was briefly tested on the 8th of July. In addition, the RSI indicator below our chart confirms the currency pair is currently oversold, as it is running just above the 30 level. Please note the currency pair had moved in a sideways motion in July, but yesterday, as it broke below the 1.3125 line, it switched to a selling momentum, making the level a resistance buyer. Moving now to USD NOK for our chart. Norway is expecting its inflation data for June tomorrow, the 10th of July, and the currency could come under volatility upon release of the indicators. The pair could also be USD driven, so any developments in the US politics or economic scene could affect its direction. In today's European morning session, the currency pair dropped and tested the S1 9.3450 support level, but bounced off it, making a move upwards towards the R1 9.4170 resistance level. If traders favor a buying momentum, then the pair could breach the R1 level and head higher for the R2 9.4690 line, with the R3 9.5375 also being a possible stop in a strong bullish run. However, a move lower could force the pair below the S1 line, with the S2 9.3050 becoming the next possible stop in our view. In this case, the S3 9.2430 also becomes a possible target. Please note that in July, the currency pair has mostly moved downwards, reaching new lows. We hope that you found something useful in this report, and from all of us here at IronFX, best wishes for solid trading.